Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. There are many ways to express your dislike for someone or hatred for someone without even saying it. You don't have to say, I don't like Gigi. You just say, I like this guy. He's fantastic. Oh, Gigi doesn't deserve this respect. Oh, Gigi's not as good as this guy. Gigi's and so on. Even though Gigi is better than this guy. So by minimizing Gigi's achievements and maximizing someone else's achievement, overemphasizing someone's achievements, you show a dislike because you treat this person unfairly. And I'm talking about the mass media and the tennis world, which has, by my assessment, a very much dislike for the Serb Novak Djokovic, which, however you turn it, you hide it, he is the foremost contender for being the great of all times. I know that, blah, 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 blah. Whatever. He's there. And you have a young guy here who's 20 years old, I think, if I remember correctly. His name is Carlos Alcaraz. And by this title, you realize what the media is doing. Now, Carlos Alcaraz, the Marlon Brando of tennis, is here to finally shake up Wimbledon. Well, he's a good player. He's the number one ATP, correct? He's a young guy. His achievements are almost close to zero compared to Djokovic's achievements, correct? Yeah, that's as of now. Yes, Djokovic is 36, I think. This guy is 20. But as of now, Djokovic is there with his achievements, and this is here somewhere with his achievements. He has his life ahead of himself. He can just nosedive or he can shoot up. We're going to find out that. As of now, he won. Okay? So he might be very talented. He might be very, very good, which he is. My point is, you or we are actually experiencing, we are contemporary with history in the making. Remember when Serena Williams was, oh my God, she's going to break my favorite, Steffi Graf's this, is going to surpass this. Fantastic. Well, why don't you look at the medication that she was allowed to take, all right? Just look for it. And I'm not talking shit. It's an evidence. It's not me just saying that. All right, so let's put aside Serena. It was an historic moment. Now we have Djokovic, which is a bigger historic moment. And these guys, we have this Marlon Brando at Wimbledon. That, to me, shows hatred towards this guy. You see, in our society that these guys are pushing it, we have to celebrate every time it's a historic moment when the first this is now this. The first time when this was appointed, the first time when this achieved this, the first time, historic events for non-achievements. Non-achievements. I don't care what you do with whomever, wherever, I don't care where you work. Just be over there. No, it's historic events. Djokovic is a real contemporary. We witness history in the making right now. Wimbledon is about Carlos. I don't have anything for or against Carlos. I hope Carlos is fantastic so we can see tennis, being taken to a different level. Now, they say Marlon Brando. Now, do they refer to Marlon Brando, that Marlon Brando, or this Marlon Brando? And I'm going to show you now. I urge you to watch this video. I think this is the one right here. I urge you to watch this video. And if you didn't watch it, I watched it a long time ago. And it is Marlon Brando at Larry King in 1996. He's going to talk about something, that is not politically correct. But that's his opinion. And everybody was upset with what he said. So is this guy compared with this guy here? or the one from the movies. Obviously, you know I'm kidding, and you know he's compared with Marlon Brando's acting career and the ability to change, you know, certain things. He was an innovator. He was a fantastic actor. I didn't understand that until late in my life, or let's say recently, which is about maybe about 7-8 years, when I don't really watch videos, but I wanted to solve this debate from my head. Because, you know, sometimes they say, well, that guy was a genius or that guy was an idiot. I want to see it. I want to see what these guys are saying or saying. And then with my, I would say, adult brain and being around the block a few times with my experience, I want to see how I look at this. And yes, I agree with Marlon Brando's assessment. The critics' assessment. It's the same thing with, for instance, the movie Casablanca. No, Humphrey Bogart, remember that movie? My parents used to watch that, and when I was a kid, I was like, oh, shit. You know, whenever that was, my parents were glued to the television. And I didn't understand that movie until I went through something like that. And I understood it differently as an adult. And that clicked to me on my way actually to Europe. And I watched it on I think it was a Lufthansa flight. And, you know, 8 hours flight. You know, so I watched Casablanca. And that was the click for me. That's my favorite movie as of now. Still is right there. So I'm trying to say that, you know, sometimes you have to reevaluate certain or make your own mind and look. So the same with Marlon Brando for me. So this I'm just using this article, how fantastic is, you know, this guy. I think he won one thing or something or two things compared with Djokovic. But let's read. Maybe they're gonna tell us how fantastic he is. After Carlos Alcaraz's victory at Queen's last week, there was only one place for a celebration. At the usual Spanish dinner time at 10 p.m. team restaurant, blah, blah, blah. We don't care. All right, so it's just BS. So he's a nice guy. He's a good player. Tennis. He's handsome. I don't know. I think that's based on our perception. And I would not think this guy is handsome, but that's me. And I'm not fucking him. So, if you know what I mean? I don't think he is, but that's my assessment. I give him maybe a 3 out of 10. That's me, my friends. Don't get upset with me. All right, and yes, I own a mirror too. So, just look at that video with Marlon Brando at Larry King's, and I don't think you would hear anybody have such a frank interview in mainstream mass media nowadays. I wish Alcaraz big success, and I'm gonna watch Djokovic win the Wimbledon and everything else there's over there. Unless these guys are gonna say that he's unvaxxed or and this or this, and they're gonna again, you know, prevent him from. I watched last night some about almost 2 hours of videos presented by he had an accent like me. He must have been I don't know, either Serb or Russian, talking about how things are fixed in the drawings at ATP. And he provided mathematical calculation and odds, probabilities. 10th grade in Romania, I think, probabilities you learn in mathematics, arithmetics, and how the drawings are fixed. I urge you to, I can remember his, but let me refer you, let me find it. All right, and I found him. Please watch these videos, very interesting, very interesting. I don't know this person, so I have no benefits of promoting his thing, but here it is. This is the name of the channel, Djokovic. So he's pro, obviously, and he's telling you a lot of things here. And one of the thing that really the first video that I actually watched was this right here. Odds 1 in 32 billion. Grand Slam draws are fixed. Please watch that, and you're gonna realize. And then from that, I guarantee you that you're gonna listen to watch all these things right here. I watch all these things I'm telling you about, I don't know, an hour and a half, 2 hours. So just watch that video and you're going to love tennis. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.